Hey, great Tuesday evening. It is a crazy Tuesday evening, and I just actually left the watch party for Manny Trevino because it was one of the only ones I actually got invited to. So I decided to stop by there and visit with him for a while and congratulate him on making it to the runoff. The numbers haven't really actually changed much. They have remained kind of the same. So it's kind of an interesting type of deal. Congratulations to everyone out there that have become winners. I actually just got a message from Frankie, who stated that he wants to go out there and visit with him. So I said, yeah, sure. And we're going to have a Roman on in a little bit. So we're going to meet out there, and it's going to be an interesting type of evening. It's going to be an interesting type of evening because it it really is game changing. I think a lot of things that a lot of people expected out of tonight's race um, actually came into fruition. Congratulations to Eddie Garcia, who will be in a runoff with Tony Zaguirre. Congratulations to Jonathan Gracia and to uh, uh, Alex Dominguez. And I think that's going to be an interesting race. And I think I'm waiting for a Roman to come on because he'll have a little bit more insight in regards to what his opinion is in regards to that race. It's going to be an interesting race. Uh, Congratulations to Mayra Flores for winning Cameron County. I don't think that the numbers for Hidalgo, for Willisey, for the other counties that encompass that race have come in as of yet. So it's going to be interesting. I think Roman might have some information in regards to how well Mayra is doing. I don't think that she's going to take it without a runoff, but as of right now, she has taken Cameron County, and that is very telling in itself. But thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. But the race that is most prevalent in everyone's mind right now here locally is the race for sheriff of Cameron County, and that race does belong to uh, Eric Garza and Manny Trevino. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. All races are important, and I'm hoping that one of the things that a lot of individuals understand is that the race is not over for some of these positions. You still have to come out and vote, and it's going to be an interesting election cycle come this May. Uh, had a conversation with Manny Trevino, congratulated him. One of my very, very special friends asked me to stop by and speak with Manny Trevino. Had a great conversation with him. Had a conversation with some of his supporters out there, and they want us to continue to go out there and speak with him. So more power to him, and more power to everyone out there. Where is Roman? Hey. So in the meantime, while we're doing this quick show, and I wanted to get Roman's intake on it, I just stopped off at Kamori. So we're going to have a little bit of sushi, and and then stop back off at visit with Manny for a little while, and visit with Frankie out there at the watch party for Manny Trevino. But there is no doubt that it's going to be Manny Trevino against Eric Gonzalez in the runoff. It's going to be Jonathan Gracia and Alex Dominguez for 37, and that's just going to be a very interesting race. I'm really surprised that a lot of the numbers haven't changed for Ruben Cortez. I actually thought Ruben Cortez ran a very interesting race. Again, congratulations to my friend Abel Gomez. Ran an amazing race, but Abel Gomez is kind of a trippy deal with Abel Gomez. You don't have to run much of a race when you're Abel Gomez. I'm your new president. Yeah, I don't think so. But thank you so much for putting your name out there, and thank you so much for being a constant watch individual in regards to these races. Let me tell you. There is nothing more interesting than campaign here in Cameron County, campaigns here locally in Brownsville, Texas, because they are very, very, very telling. And again, I don't know why Roman was out there bitching about wanting to come on if he's not ready to come on. But still waiting to see what happens in regards to that race. One of the reasons I like to come to Komori is because the food is amazing. The people here always treat me really, really well. So we'll see what happens. Roman, I'm waiting, patiently waiting, but I won't be waiting for long. Let's see what happens. Oh shoot, there goes my thing. You look different with glasses. These are actually my meta glasses. I decided to use my meta glasses because I'm able to record whenever I want to, which is kind of a trippy deal, but honestly a great deal. Oh, there he is.
Um,
Hey, Roman,
I thought we
finally
were,
you're on.
dude. I thought you said 9:15.
Can you hear
So
me?
I, yeah, I can totally hear you, man. Where you at? Can you hear me?
I'm actually at Kamori today. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You cannot hear me.
Roman, any surprises? Yeah, I can hear you. Any surprises tonight on the races?
Well, I mean, not really.
Roman?
Yes, really, not really. There were a few things that I was surprised by. I wasn't surprised that Tad lost. I didn't expect him to win. I mean, he didn't block walk. He didn't do a mailer. He didn't do KRV radio. You had a whole lot of people that were supporting Deborah, making sure, and the fact that Deborah couldn't even get to 70%, that's very telling. Considering all Tad did was have signs. That's all Tad. That was Tad's campaign was signed, and he was still able to get that much. So congratulations to Deborah, I guess. Good luck trying to win. Um, Myra winning with like what 80% of the vote or something is
In
exactly what
Cameron County.
no, not just in Cameron County. You have to look also in Hidalgo County and the other counties. She was kicking butt over there, and the reason is,
That's why I wanted.
she told
That's
me.
why I want you on.
Yeah, well, to me, her polling said she was going to be at 80%. That's what she actually told me 70, 75%. But when I saw turnout the way it was today, there was no way she was going to win that way. Whatever. She wasn't going to win with that kind of a margin. I mean, people just look, Republicans like to gravitate towards winners. And if they feel that that person's going to win and that's been the token winner, they're going to go to that. But again, the fact that she wasn't able to really lift Deborah more than 65% of the vote is insane. That really tells me that people were not necessarily interested in Deborah; they were just interested in Myra, or whatever. I will say that on the Democrat side, it didn't surprise me that Sofia Benavides won 2-1 as usual. It didn't surprise me that Linda Salazar won 2-1 as usual. I was a little surprised that that Tony Zagita didn't avoid a runoff. I thought he would get to maybe 50%. He got pretty darn close. He's at 44% last I looked. Um, and he's going to be in a runoff against Eddie. It's obviously Skippy played a massive spoiler in that round, and we're going to be a runoff there. You have the sheriff's race. I was on KURV earlier. I don't know if anybody got a chance to look at me and my friends at KURV, but I had originally thought that Manny wasn't going to be Manny Trevino was going to come in last. I really thought Ronnie and Jesus Rosas were going to be able to come in second and third in some way, and Eric was going to win. The problem is that I instantaneously had a brain fart and forgot that the western half of the county wants somebody of their own, and Manny's from Primera, being the police chief over there, that helped him a little bit. I think Ronnie and Jesus Rosas being from our side of town, our side of the county, hurt them a lot. And Eric, is going to be in a runoff with Manny Trevino, which is unheard of. Do I think Eric is going to beat Manny? Yes, I think Eric will beat Manny. He's saving some of his money and be able to do that, but we'll find out there. The fact that Sherko got his ass beat again
Not
doesn't
surprising.
surprise me. It doesn't surprise me because Hispanics are going to vote for Hispanics and whites are going to vote for whites. I mean, that's what will tend to happen. And even though there were a lot of people that didn't want to support Shortgold, The last time when he ran against Jared Hakama, he told me that those people are supporting me now, and I'm going to do well. I'm going to win. But at the end of the day, Gloria worked hard and was able to do it. She is an incumbent judge, whether you like her or not. An incumbent judge is hard to beat. So, and not really a surprise there. Um, I will say that we're going to have a runoff in the House District 37 race between most likely Alex and Jonathan. I think we both predicted that.
Yeah.
Ruben Cortez is not that far behind, even though percentage wise, I think he's like 3 points behind. I think it's 29, 28, 25. If Ruben Cortez is able to do really, really well in Willacy County, which we have no numbers from Willacy County, guys. We have nothing
None.
from Willacy County, none. So we'll figure out. And he has a lot of support over there. I will say that he might be able to get into a runoff either way. But if he loses this race, I think his political career is over. If he loses this race, doesn't get into a runoff. I feel bad for him. I like Ruben, but Alex is tough to beat. I mean, he hired the right consultant, I guess, and had that name ID, and he worked it really hard. And Jonathan Gracia, has all that money backing him. It's going to be a tough race. Whoever comes out ahead, I had kind of a disagreement with my friends at KURV. They seem to think that Janie's going to win in a heartbeat, and I guess beat. But it's a D+2 race. The Democrats want it. I don't think a lot of Republicans really like Janie. I don't think a lot of Democrats really like Janie. I think there were a lot of Democrats that did vote for her because they thought that she was great over as a school board member. And they're like, I'm not sure I really want to vote for you. And I have no doubt that the Democrats are going to go in and talk about how conservative she is, even though conservatives don't think she's very conservative. They're going to go to town on that, and they're going to make her sound crazy. And, I think they're going to end up, in the end, pull it off. It's just going to be dependent on how many millions of dollars they pump into that particular race. And it's also going to depend on what happens with Dade Phelan, the Speaker of the House, who it looks to be in a runoff right now. With David Covey, last I heard, it was 47-47, and the third person coming in with 6 points. And they're going to be a runoff there. And they're going to pump in a lot of millions of dollars. And if Dave Phelan loses, Jane's money's going to dry up because she's so tied to that too. There you go, I guess. I mean, so I'm going like really quick, but I have a lot of stuff in my mind. What are your thoughts?
Congratulations to Abel Gomez. Well, I mean, honestly, no surprises tonight. I think the only, not really a big surprise. I mean, I actually thought that it was going to be Rosas and Eric Garza in the runoff.
Mm-hmm.
But again, great race. And congratulations to Manny Trevino. I spoke with him like 15 minutes ago. That's why we started off a little bit late. I plan to go back and speak with him a little bit more. But again, congratulations to everyone that actually put their name out there. Congratulations to everyone that was a successful night. My friend Linda Salazar, congratulations. Congratulations to everyone out there. It was a good little campaign season. Congratulations to Eddie Garcia. I did not think that he was going to do as well as he did, but congratulations to him. It's going to be an interesting little runoff. Does he have a chance? Amazingly, yes. A better chance than I thought that he actually had. I mean, did you think that he was going to do this well?
Hold on, I'm looking at something. I still don't think how the Willis is nuts. Because I really want to see the House District race in 37. I see. What were you saying? I apologize. I just.
Eddie Garcia.
Oh no, I did. Because one is his sister has won countywide. He has certain people that are supporting him. I heard that people were trying to use this particular race as a way to end the political career of Silvia Garza Perez, and we're going to be able to go after her later. I'm like, no, Silvia Garza Perez is one of the best campaigners out there. It's going to be really tough. But they're using this as a gauge to like, we're going to go after her if Eddie's able to win. And I'm curious how much money was pumped into Tony Zagita by people, and how much money was pumped into Eddie Garcia, and who was doing it. Was Purdue the law firm that wants to be a new tax collection attorney firm? Did they pump in a lot of money into Eddie Garcia's campaign? I don't know. How much did Linebarger pump in the money over into what's his name, into Tony Zagita? But Tony Zagita is a power player. I really thought at the end he was going to pull it off
Powerhouse.
without powerhouse. There you go. I thought at the end of the day he was going to be able to pull it off just barely without a runoff, but apparently there were just enough votes for Skippy to do that
Skippy.
to avoid
Yeah.
Skippy.
I think Skippy made the difference in that race. I mean, taking 90% of the vote in early voting was amazing. And my question is, was Skippy actually a plan from the Eddie Garcia people in order to guarantee that it would go into a runoff? I do not know. I mean, again, I actually predicted that Tony Aguirre would probably take it without a runoff. But again, it's going to be interesting because everything changes in this runoff race because you've got to motivate individuals to come back out and come back out to vote. Will they have enough to guarantee that these people come back out to vote? I do not know. I'm unsure. But
Mm.
congratulations to everyone out there. It really was a nice little interesting little cycle out there.
There are some little races that people may not pay attention to, but they're interesting to me. Precinct chair races on the Republican side. You want to talk about
Maggie,
those? Well,
well, Maggie Ozuna, I'm surprised that she came out short a little bit.
yeah. Well, it doesn't help. It doesn't help that you have certain people backing, Robert Camacho, and that's one of the things that. Good luck trying, this doing it for the purity of the party stuff. Good luck trying to bring back people that have been working with the party when you just go after somebody like Maggie. Maggie in precinct 54 got 118 votes and she lost by 22 votes to a guy named Robert Camacho and who got 140 votes. Um, we have a literally, literally a tie in
Lady
precinct.
Garzotti,
No, it was a tie. It's no longer. But the tie is in precinct 15. You got a girl named Stacy Bielstein who got 45 votes to a girl named Mildred Martinez with 45 votes. They're gonna have to break that. I That's gonna be fun to try to figure out. There's no runoff on those suckers. It's a tie, and I don't know what exactly the rules are for it. I want to say it's like a game of chance or lottery, but Stacy was Deborah Bell's campaign guru, campaign manager, essentially. It was her. So that sends an interesting message for somebody to tie her, which is crazy. Again,
all right,
there will be there will be a canvassing of the election. There might be some people that voted in there that were not counted. We'll have to look at that. Then you have in precinct 11, Ralph Elizondo. He lost to Leti Grasoria Perez, 33-27. I guess
congratulations, Lady Garzotti.
another congratulations to her. Bill Hudson, you know, he wins his
My
precinct.
opponent,
Your
pot
opponent, your
stickers,
opponent. That race is not
pot
over
stickers,
yet.
pot stickers.
Yeah, he's your opponent in the appraisal district, but he's going up against Hugo Cascos, and Bill Hudson's up 53-30. But we don't have election day yet, so Bill Hudson is down 23 votes, up 23. Sorry, Bill Hudson is up 23 votes. Then you have an interesting race with John S. in precinct 80, a guy named John S. Jacobson, good guy, longtime Republican. He's behind a girl named Jennifer Mann Etzel. He's down 159 to 131. That's an interesting one because Deborah Bell and Jennifer block walk Palm Valley together. So there you go. And then you have an interesting race with Joanna Chen Bryant going up in precinct 87, going up against a guy named Jerry Santos. What's fascinating about Joanna Chen Bryant is that she sent out a mailer with the Texans for United Conservative Majority sent out a mailer to every Republican, urging them to vote for these people. And there was a letter from Joanna Chen Bryant that says, "I've done the vetting, and these are the people I'm endorsing." And then when you look at the people that were endorsed, she was endorsed. So, so she endorsed herself? What? What? I don't know. But she's only winning right now by 4 votes. So that's interesting, I guess. Those are the tiny fun races that nobody really cared about, but they're fun for me and Erasmo to talk about. So yeah,
Well, congratulations to Lady Garzotti. I like her.
I like her too. I like her too. I like Letty. I really do. I'm really excited for her.
Well,
But
again, no surprises tonight.
yeah, there was. I'm gonna
Like
give you
what?
one. I'm gonna give you one. The number of people that didn't vote in unopposed races. That is a fascinating thing. You know, for example, in early vote, I think there were 11,000 people that voted in Democratic primary, and I want to say that Senator Lamatia only got 909,600 votes. So that one, there was like what almost 2,000 people that didn't bubble in her name. Why? Why?
Maybe because they weren't excited about her campaign.
It was she was unopposed.
Not
No, she
excited
didn't.
about La Noticia.
No, no, no. She just had events with the Hispanic Republicans of Texas, and they had food they gave away at those events. So yeah,
Monica Lucio. I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Maybe he was tagging somebody so they can watch. Who knows?
Oh, maybe.
But
Uh,
it
no
is what it is.
surprises. I had we were on at 7 o'clock when you didn't want to come on, and
It's
we
not
had
that I didn't
Jerry.
want to, dude. I told you we were gonna do it at 9 o'clock. You asked me on the show this morning, what time are we gonna do it? 9 o'clock. We'll do it 9 o'clock. And then you
I
text
don't,
me right before when I'm already gonna get on the radio, and you tell me 7 or 9. I'm like 9 o'clock. We had already do that.
yeah, he's a celebrity.
So did
Um,
Osmo.
I'm not.
You are definitely a celebrity. Come on now.
Let me say that
I'm not again. Maybe you don't get it, Nate, but I'm not calling myself a celebrity. I'm just telling you that people called me that, which is like, what? Why? Like, but whatever.
I had Jerry McHale on.
What? Why?
Uh, he was and the soy. I don't know because he stopped by my office. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what did he say? What do you have to say?
Uh, Again, same predictions.
Well,
I'm
is,
having.
is, is he going to
I'll say
endorse
this.
you in your race against Bill Hudson?
He is.
That's great. Congratulations. Well, you have my endorsement. This celebrity that
Huh?
people hate the celebrity endorses Erasmo Castro for Cameron County Appraisal District. Not that it means much.
Well, I've got two endorsements so far. I got an endorsement of Jerry McHale, and I got endorsement of Jerry
You're probably
McHale
gonna get
and
the even
Roland
the,
Perez.
you're gonna get the endorsement of Juan Montoya. Do you think Jim Barton will endorse you too?
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
everybody. Get the gang back together again.
I'm a unifier, unlike Deborah Bell.
Oh, she must be
Have
celebrating right now. Like, oh my God, we beat Morgan. Oh, I mean Tad. Yay.
have you talked to Chad?
No, I've been on the radio and then I came on with you. I didn't have a chance to talk to Tad. I mean, if you want me to, I can send him the link. Maybe he'll come on.
Sure, why not?
You really want him to come on? Okay. Let me see if I can send him the link. Hold on. I'm gonna mute myself so you can talk.
Um, Again, congratulations to everyone out there that. Let me say, running for office is not easy. So congratulations to everyone that put their name on the line. I love Joy Lisably, great guy. I love John Shergold, great guy. I love everyone out there that put their name on the ballot. It's not easy running for race for any position, and it doesn't matter if you didn't win. You put yourself out there, and that says a lot about you. So again, congratulations to everyone out there. Now it's time to come together as a community and to fight for the things that should be able to unite us as a community. So I'm hoping, I'm hopeful.
Mm.
But I will say this one thing: I will not unite against. Will not unite around Maida Flores. Screw that chick. I think she's crazy.
Well, and then and now what El Babanator just said? I thought El Babanator endorsed Myra.
He did.
But El Babanator right now is saying other things right now. Put the
El
comment
Baba,
on there.
The Bobbinator is crazy.
I don't know. I'm kind of surprised at Bobinator. You see Bobinator over there again. I thought El Bobinator endorsed her. Mm.
I'm eating sushi.
Ooh, sushi. What kind of sushi are you eating?
I'm eating pot stickers actually right now.
Interesting.
Oh
Interesting.
shit! I just dropped a shitload of pot stickers on.
On the table?
Yeah,
It's okay. You can still eat it. I don't want to see you eating. That look gross. That looks some like some nasty stuff right there. Let me tell you. This is not a pretty view, dude. It's not a pretty view.
I'm eating.
Go good. That's great. What are your thoughts on oh, there was another race. There was a precinct one race over in I think that happened. Um there was a precinct one race for constable over on the island in part of Brownsville. And on the Democrat side it was Ronnie Moore and some guy named Daniel Holland, I think it was.
I don't know them.
You don't know them? Well, they're from the island, but they were but like three precincts in Brownsville are in it. Like the area of the port. I think I want to say precinct 7 or something like that. There's like three precincts that are in it, from directly from Brownsville, and so
I, I
yeah,
just I just
yeah.
saw your buddy. Adela Garza.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Why?
Can't stand her
Where did you see her?
at Manny Trevino's event.
I thought she was a Republican. She's out there supporting Democrats. What the hell? What happened?
I can't
Didn't
stand
she?
her.
Well, I mean, she said she was a Republican when she ran for Congress. Then me and my team kicked her butt in the race politically, in the political race. Is she abandoned the Republican Party now? Like, what happened?
Well, I can't stand her. So I was planning to spend some time over there at Manny's event. I just couldn't spend much time being around. What's her name?
But so Manny Trevino had an event here in Brownsville,
Yeah,
even though he's
watch
from
for it.
Primera.
Well, supposedly he graduated from Hannah.
Supposedly, that'll be an interesting race. No, but so Ronnie Moore, I guess, is going to win the race against Daniel Holland, and so that person's going to go up against Norman Esquivel, I guess.
I like Norman.
Mm, it is what it is,
What?
man.
Anything else we need to talk about?
I don't know. Congratulations, I guess, to everybody that won. Congratulations for real. And I'm not just saying that. Um, I'm gonna not be able to do the show tomorrow morning. Me
Why?
too. I'm gonna. I was asked to do the radio.
Screw that. Radio
Okay.
sucks. Nobody listens to radio.
I listen to radio,
It's a
but
like Kevin Bob show.
no, they got people that listen to the radio, 710 Talk Radio. So they want me to
Actually,
go on in the morning, and I said sure. I was hoping
actually,
for after 10 o'clock, so I could be able to do your show.
actually had Kevin Bob this on earlier. All right, I gotta go. I have
You
to
had
go to the
Captain
restroom.
Bob on?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, man. Guys, hey, I'll see you
See you in
tomorrow.
the morning. All right,
All
bye.
right, bye.